We'll look back for it again. And have the number 6 of Brody Brickles out of 10 hitting today with Avery Keffer on deck right now. But first pitch goes in for him. That'll be strike one. So now an 0-1 count here, or a 1-0 count here in the bottom of our third inning. We'll find it again. Now we have the 1-1 after that foul ball. But both of these throws have been a tad low today. And so now on the 0-2. Getting it back again for Grolich. Wanting it here, so he'll get set. Gets the throw in. Check swing almost. And will not work. But now the 1-2 count is upon us. So on the 1-2. Getting it back set for now. Gets a look on it. That's going to ground ball over. Spencer going to have to make the throw, and he does in time. And so that will be one recorded. And we'll have it. Avery Keffer going to be up. The junior now. We'll find it. And we're going to move on here. So now Grolich to have it. Gets the throw in. And that's strike one, so an 0-1 count. And we have a completion here now from the 0-1. We'll find it, and now makes that an 0-2, so they'll get a wreck here. Gonna need it and find it, and that's gonna hit the umpire in the head. Luckily he's wearing a mask off the bounce. Yeah, that doesn't look good, but not much you can do sometimes, you know. Anyway, we get back. Gonna need anything you can here. So Grolich will look to get set, finding it through. That time it's a ground ball to Norton and the throw to Kashmerick in time. And that's out number 3, going to retire the bottom of our third inning with 3 outs, nobody to score. And we're going to be back here after this. So after 3, 1-0 the score for Post 183 as we head to the 4th. This is Steam Baseball here on YouTube. And so we're back. This is Post 183 Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Just for now, we'll get our own channel sooner than later, but now Paul Lotzenizer going to be up and will be away here. And now we'll find it, and that one going inside. Ball one there for Paul, so now a 1-0 count. Get you back and through. So with the 1-0, we'll wait for it again. Another one going by. That's a 2-0 for Paul. Good opportunity now. And and waiting for him on the 1-1. He'll need it, and that's high, so make that the 2-1 now. We had a little bit earlier, getting set with 2 ball now, 1 strike at the top of our 4th. Watsonizer getting another one, will go deep, and that's to short, that's to second. Raber to try to make the play. And he will not, so a good play there for Watsonizer. Now he's on first, and Luke Armbruster will be up. So with Armbruster up we go. Eric Hepler on deck. What? I said Hepler's on deck. Nope. Well, nobody's watching. That's what's going on. Now Armbruster gonna find it. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0 count. And they'll be back for it again. On the 1-0. Watsonizer at first. Armbruster to take another one down low. 2-0 count now. And waiting for it again. So with Watsonizer over at first, anything yet to happen here? And so now we'll need it. And we'll keep it waiting again. Armbruster now facing a 3-0. So for the 2-1, they'll wait back for it again. Watsonizer getting sent back, just like Cold Stew there. And gonna find it. And they'll wait a little longer. Armbruster to take another. If I'm not mistaken, this is our 3-1 now. Full count ahead, 3-2. Waiting for it in our 4th inning. Gets another one in. As Armbruster will take that one. But now a 1-2 count. Waiting up ahead here for Armbruster. Need anything he can get, so he'll wait and find strike 3. That'll be the 4th run recorded today by Runsnack. With Eric Hepler up. We'll need it. So Eric Hepler up. And gonna want it with 1 on and then the out. As the first pitch is in. First strike once, now an 0-1 count. You'll take that ball away any dime of the week. And the bunt showing. Hepler gets it down. And a good sacrifice there. Gets Watsonizer over to second. And so 2 outs. Advances 1 here in our 4th inning. Alex Spencer up. I'm gonna wait for it. Now Spencer up. Threw it again. First pitch, ball 1, so a 1-0 count here with 2 out. And we'll need it. So waiting for it, going again. This time not quite going to work out. And so waiting again for Spencer. Going to need it from Runsnack still on. And Watsonizer are going to try to get to third. And they're going to say he's out. Well, and just like that, they're going to end the top of the 4th inning. That'll be 0 scored for Post 183. And now we'll be back for Steam Baseball here on YouTube. Welcome everybody. We're getting started once more. Let's take you there. Tanner Smith going to lead off again for this Rebels baseball squad here in the bottom of our fourth inning. The score 1-0 for Post 183. They got that one run in the top of the third inning. When the bases were loaded, left them on, however. And like that, we'll be back for another one. The wind starts to pick up here. So that one coming back in again. So we'll wait for it. Looking on. Goes for it. Another one in now. The 1-2 count. We'll get set and wait as time's called with the wind. On the 1-2, waiting for it, popped him up. And that's just going to be off the roof behind. And so they'll wait back for it again. The 1-2 count still at hand here. Smith to need something. So now they'll wait back for it. Gonna need it, and that's going out high and away. Into the tree, another foul ball here for Smith. Really keeping that 1-2 count pretty consistent. On the 1-2. To need it away here. Ground ball just over and fouled off again. Just right beside us. And now they'll be back for it again. Grulich gets it into Smith, right up the middle. Spencer going to get the throw, and is it in time? It looks it will be. And so there's going to be out number one in the bottom of our fourth inning.
Shot coming to you.
Leroy Raber going to be up and need another. So there you'll have it. Let's get back for it again. Because now we have the number 13, Leroy Raber, on second. Also going to be up here again. Currently one out, but the score is 1-0 for Post 183 as that one will get in. And so now we'll get it back again. Raber to have it. And that'll be down low and out. And now with 2 balls, no strikes so far, waiting back again. Xander on the mound, throws it in. And Grulich there, going to get another ball. That'll be ball 3. So 3 balls. He's got 1 strikeout so far today. Currently a 1-run lead, but keeps it going. And that'll save the at-bat of 3-1 there. Just got it down the middle. So on the 3-1, you'll have it for Grulich. Looking back again. Xander gets it through, and that's fouled off. Behind and over. On the 3-2 here. So on the 3-2, they'll have it. And wait for it again. That's down low, and that'll be ball 4 for a walk. And so Post 183 going to give one up there, but still a good opportunity. Cooper Hahn up, the third baseman, batting third now. The number 26 you see here is 1 on for the Rebels now. Looking back for it again here is Grulich. He'll look behind. And he'll get set to throw in. They'll rule that a strike. So a good one there by Grulich. And he'll need it. Only a run game here so far. But Hahn gonna go as the runner goes. Kind of slips a little bit. Shock with the throw. The throw is wide to the left. And so that's what we'll have as the 0-2 count here for Grulich. On the 0-2, gets it back and forth. We'll try to get it in. Ground ball right to Grulich. And they're going to go for the second man. And that'll be the second out, but the downside is there will be an advancement over to third base. So now really close to tying this one up. If you get the ball in play, who knows what happens. Nolan McMorrow, class of 2026 senior. And Grulich now going to have it. And that'll ride the line and rule foul ball, so that's a strike one. The 0-1 upon us right now. We'll wait for anything else. And so to need it here. Grulich to get the throw in, 24v24. That's going to get through, however. And so one will score and gets us a tied game. 1-1 now with the number 13 and Leroy Raber up. And so he'll be on. Gonna need it here. Looks like the Rebels will be going to their bullpen now. And they'll wait back and forth. And Grulich gets that one in down low, however. That'll be ball one, so the 1-0 count. And here ahead you'll go. So on the 1-0, waiting back again. Anytime here as the runner goes, Shock gonna get there, and is it in time? And it is. So what a throw there by Shock, catches him stealing again. And so we have a tie game heading into the fifth inning. Anything could change here, and we're gonna be right back, so don't go anywhere. This is Post 183 Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome everybody. Alex Spencer going to be the one up to start the top of our fifth inning and hopefully spark a bit of a comeback. We're tied up at 1 now through 7 innings of play. So now we'll So Alex Spencer up. The leadoff man here. And that's going to be a beautiful knock over to short. And that'll be done. As the shortstop, Smoyagi going to make the throw over. That'll be out number 1 in the top of our 5th inning. And now we'll have to get it through. And now we'll have Nolan Hoover going to be the one up. And get it back again. And so he'll take the first pitch in down low, ball 1. So now a 1-0 count for Nolan Hoover. And we'll wait for it again. That has popped up. And he's going to have to try to run that one out. And going to be able to get there just in time. Barely. Looks like it was that first baseman who made that catch over there of Avery Keffer. Could have been also Leroy Raber, the second baseman. But now shot going to be up. And we'll need it here. Tied up at the top of the 5th. And so that's going to be a knock, but that's going to be caught right over there at second by Raber. And that's going to be a quick 5th inning that we were just able to have. Not much you can do about that, so nobody will score in the top of our 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th and hope to play some good defense to get to the 6th and hopefully score again. But for now, this is Post 183 Baseball here on YouTube. Started back into again. We have it. Our number 21 now, Nathan Downing, designated hitter. Going to be here. Xander Grulich still going as we head to the bottom of our 5th inning. 1-1 the score. As the first pitch he sees, going to be ball 1, so a 1-0 count. Going to be ahead with it. On the 1-0. Finds it again for the 2-0 now. After that, going to be another ball thrown there by Grulich. And we'll need it again. And going to get another one in. That saves it, however. That's a 2-1. And there you'll get the roll on there. The 1-2 count. Must have had it backwards. But 1-2 here, tries it, and that will make it 2-2 this time. And waits for it again. And that'll be strike 3 there. Good one there by Grulich to get him looking. So that'll be out number 1 recorded. We head to the 9th man now of Ethan Fair. Wait. And gonna find it, ground ball, Norton to have it, the throw over, and that's in time. And out number 2 recorded just like that again in our 5th inning. So with 2 now, number 22 of Connor Smoyagi. We'll need it again here. on the 0-1, gonna try to find it. Actually makes it a 1-0. So now we're here in the wind. Keep it going again. And so that'll be another, and that's gonna beat him. Oh no! That's caught by Spencer. Happened so fast, couldn't get the camera over there in time, but Spencer able to get a liner there. And that will end the bottom of the 5th inning. And they'll be back for it again. As we get a roll on here for the top of the 6th, we will be right back. This is Post 183 Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Drew Kashmerick up, and we're going to get the start here at the top of our 6th inning. Going to need to find somewhere and find your place. And so now you'll have it. Come on in, hopefully get Kashmerick over, and that is where you'll find it. So Kashmerick gets the pitch in. Now we have the number 26 Cooper Hahn pitching, as he'll be the new man here.
Jump on it.
And another one gets it through down inside. And that'll keep us away. That's ball 2. So a 2-0 now in our 6th inning. And we'll find another one. That's by his head, ball 3. So that's a 3-0. So on to 3-0. Looking for it again. As Kashmerick will get contact with that from the 3-0, and that's a fly to center. That'll be over. And now Norton going to be up after the 2-1. And they'll sell another one. And that's another fly ball out in the right. And that looks like that'll be caught by Popadak. And Cade Donnell up with 2 outs now. And so I'm going to wait for it a little bit more. And Donnell will be up. And wait for it back again. And so now it gets set, the throw in. That ball over for ball 1, 1-0 count now. have it. Hoping to have it 2-0 and needing a run here to have a win over a tie as we start to wind down in the 6th inning here out of 7. Another one for Donnell to take it. The 2-1 count. Getting it away here. And so now they'll wait. And that's right back to him. And Donnell going to need to run that one out. And that's just going to be the 3rd in our 6th inning. Nobody to score. And so we'll have to head back here to the bottom of our 6th inning for the Rebels in post 183. 1-1 tie as of now. Hoping to change that, but not until the top of the 7th inning. And we will be right back. This is Post 183 Baseball here on YouTube. And we're back again. 1-1 count after a bit of a delay, but still waiting. Zane Popadak up and going to try for it, and that's going to be a fly into right and gets it through. And now the number 6 of Brody Brickle, the center fielder, to be up. And so going to need him there. And they'll wait for it. And Grolick on the bunt attempt is going to wait, though, and pause for a second because that's too low to go for it there. So now Norton going to step up also a tad, knowing it's coming in. And they'll wait on for it. And now going to go, and that's going to be knocked out into left. That's fouled out. So now they'll need to wait. But a strike to be called there because of the foul ball. And we'll need it away there. Grohl to look back and steps off. And he'll wait for it. Now he'll go. So Grolick up. And again, he'll have it. That was close, but they'll roll that ball 3 nonetheless. So the 2-1. And we'll need it. And that's going to be tanked out into left. And that's going to land foul, however, though, by Armbruster. So they'll need it there. But he'll get sent back, and they're going to keep it going. So Brickles to have it. And we'll need it away here. Brickles now going to need it away. So Grulich now gets set. We'll look to throw in curveball. And the battle here, I'm gonna need it. Both sides here fighting down to the wire. As Grulich will have it, the throw in, ground ball to Spencer through his glove. And that'll put 2 on here. Nobody out in the bottom of our 6th inning. Takes away from a close double play opportunity. And so now they'll keep it away. And now Bo Black gonna come into the game in that left-handed spot. Not sure if it's a substitution or a pinch hit, but still gonna be the one there. As Grulich gonna find it. First pitch, strike 1. And as we got the 0-1 count here. So on the 0-1, we'll have it back and away. Gonna need it here, and that's gonna be knocked. That's gonna fall low. The bags are gonna be loaded.
Good boy.
But Nolan Hoover able to get the out for the second baseman, tag him while running. So it'll be out number 1 with the corners painted.
Correct time.
And now we'll timeout called. A bit of a visit. And now the 2-1 will have it. And everybody coming in, I wonder if we could see a new pitcher, and it looks like Drew's kind of on the mound, just looking at it a little bit. And we'll just have to keep it waiting from there. They're going to keep Grulich on the mound. And we're going to be backing away again. So a good opportunity now, and we're going to be away. Tanner Smith to come up after Bo Black was in the 10th spot for Avery Keffer. And they'll need it again here. The pitch in. Trying to find it, not quite. And that'll be down low, ball 1. On the 1-0 count. Backing away. Grulich will look with the runner going. And that's going to find the gap, however. With the man going to third, and he's going to try to get down, and he's not going to get the throw in time. He'll be safe. So corner's painted. It's 2-1 now. Number 13 of Leroy Raber up. So corner's painted again. Not what you wanted to see, but this could be the end of it. And we'll wait for it here again. The bunt attempt faked, but they're going to send him back on the other side, and he's safe. And so not much you can do there, but waiting. Grulich now up. Waiting for it again. Anything possible up and away. As Grulich with the runner goes, we'll find it. Now 2 are in scoring position. And this has changed quickly. And with this change quickly, we'll swing on the low one. And the Raber's cut there. Not going to quite work out, but still they'll have to go again with 2 in scoring position now. So So Grulich to get up. Trying to wait for it here. As he'll get set and gonna get the knock, and that's gonna land. That ball gets past Armbruster, and 2 will score. So that's 3 total this inning. And another time called by Coach McNulty. And looks like we might have a new pitcher here. And Grulich to come out, and Connor Norton going to be our reliever. So with Norton a relief now. We'll find. I bet they put Lotznizer at third, and then they'll keep Kashmerick at first. So they'll be our 2 corners. Everything else should stay the same. And so just getting some warm up in. Waiting for it a tad more. We'll need to be back for it again. And so Norton is going to get a few more throws in, and we're going to be right back in a minute. This is Post 183 Baseball here on YouTube.